Okie dokie, so today's video I'm really excited for because I really like how everything turned out. I'm doing this after the fact because I've been working on this video all of October. So at the end of September, I was on TikTok and I was starting to see Halloween costume ideas and I was like, wait, I want to make a Halloween costume. I traditionally hate Halloween. Holidays in general, just bad memories, but I was thinking like, I love to make things. Halloween is the perfect time to make things, so why not take the opportunity to create a good memory with the holiday and make 3 Halloween costumes. I wanted to do 3 because I couldn't pick one, first of all. Do I have anywhere to go with these outfits on? No, but now I just have these fun costumes hanging in my closet. So out of the 3, I wanted at least 2 of them to have, if not the entire thing, but at least pieces that I could still wear year round, that pieces that I make that they if you don't wear them all together, you're not like, oh my gosh, is she wearing a costume? So that's how I justified making 3, because I was just making regular clothes that also happen to fit a Halloween costume. So we have a phoenix, which this is the one costume that I definitely cannot wear any other time unless I want to be dressed up as a phoenix. But I've been reading Zodiac Academy this entire year slowly, and spoiler alert, if you haven't read through, I don't even know what book they find out, but Darcy and Tori are phoenixes, and I just love imagining the world so much, and I was like, I want to make a phoenix costume. I just wanted to make a costume with feathers, and I thought a phoenix would fit. 2 is Strawberry Shortcake, specifically the 2003 version. I loved Strawberry Shortcake as a kid. I loved it so much, and I still think about Strawberry Shortcake a lot, and I thought it would be a fun crochet piece to make the hat. And then 3, we have a ladybug. This one was kind of random. I did have another idea in mind that kind of fell through, but I'm still gonna do in the future for a different project. It just didn't work timing-wise right now because of the supplies I needed. But I thought a ladybug would be fun because I've seen these like black and red with polka dots crochet tops, and I actually already had one pinned on my crochet Pinterest board, so I thought, why not kill 2 birds with 1 stone? That's enough yapping. Let's just get into making the costumes. So I'm gonna make it exactly, or like my inspo is exactly this picture. The only plan I have so far is to make 60 double crochets first as the bottom of the top, or the top. It doesn't really matter because it's going to be the same all the way around. That is my only plan so far. I kind of want them to be textured though. I want the dots to stand out, whereas this would just be completely flat. So I think I'm just going to make it all red and then make dots to go on top, so then I can also have matching dots on my tights, because I'm going to make dots for my tights because I want them to stick out, so then it'll be more cohesive. I think, and do I want to do like a mesh top? I don't know. I feel like just a plain double crochet is boring, so I'm considering doing something else. So I kind of switched gears because I decided I want the black dots to be removable, and I thought it was kind of boring just being all double crochet. I wanted to add something to it, so I did 5 rows of double crochet and then 2 rows of a mesh stitch where I just did a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, 2 rows of that, and then I did 4 rows of double crochet doing another 2 rows of the mesh stitch. Then I'm going to do, which I ran out of yarn, I need to find, I hope I have another one of this, because if not, that will be a new problem. But I'm going to do 3 rows of double crochets and then another 2 rows of mesh. I have a few different ribbons I'm deciding from. I feel like this kind of looks, can you see that? They kind of look like ladybugs, like just the black part, but maybe I wanted to use this to accessorize. But I think maybe this one or this, I have a bunch, and we're going to weave it into the mesh to do the tie. And then I need to add the cups, which I'm going to do in this black worsted weight yarn that I have. Alright, so I finished the top, added the dots. We have a hot mess going on here with the mannequin, but I need to work on the straps. So I left the bottom of the skirt on. So just ignore. This is like a crazy outfit. I think what I want to do is weave. I have this black and white polka dot ribbon that I think matches. To tie it all together, I think I'm gonna weave it in here and then do a crisscross in the back, attach it here, and then back through so it's all one piece and it just ties. Okay, for now, this is what the front looks like, and then I did a crisscross situation in the back. I don't know if this will fit me because Margaret Mildred Kittredge, my mannequin, is quite small, but I think I can just loosen it. I might tie it differently, but this just shows you can make it a top or an outfit even more creative and unique looking if you just tie it different ways. So we'll see, but that's how it's gonna stay for now. For the skirt, for this costume, I already have this skirt that I really like because we're trying to make this more subtle. We've got two subtle ones, one not so subtle one. So I have this skirt that I'm going to wear, but the thing is, it has these stupid shorts in them that I absolutely despise. I'm literally just gonna first of all, cut this crotch, and I could seam rip it. That is true. This material is horrible. If you want to put shorts in your skirt, that's great, and I love it so much. But don't use the material of, I don't know. This is like parachute, like a parachute. Remember? Oh, hello. Hello. Come here. Anyway, you know is it a parachute when it's like that rainbow circular thing where everyone grabs a handle and then you try to like get inside of it? That's what the material of these shorts are. That was a very, very simple DIY. Done. Now, this is the bottom of my costume. I've got these boots on, red tights, and the skirt. I got these black, or I made them. All I did was I did magic circle, 6 double crochets, and then an increase row. I need to figure out how I'm going to glue these circles on. I have this fabric glue. Would it be terrible if I just literally glued them on while I was still wearing it? I don't know. I'm gonna wipe some and then just, where else do I want to put that? That worked really well. New plan. I'm just gonna use packing tape. Okay, new plan. I got a piece of packing tape, backside like that. Just gonna stick it on. I think that'll work. Okay, the tape didn't work either, shocker, but I just safety pinned that. I think I have to do this when I wear it though, because these will definitely tear. Sun is a shining. The sun is a shining, and another costume is a finished. I need to put it down lower so you can see my tights because I spent a lot of efforts on these tights. Ta-da. Ah! Wait, this one might be my favorite because it's kind of just like, I mean, it's subtle but also in your face. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I could definitely wear this red top another time and someone would be like, oh, it's a ladybug, but they wouldn't be like, oh, you're dressed as a ladybug. You know what I mean? I got these little, can't forget about my, and then the ribbon, I don't know if I talked about it, but I did add it to my hair. You can't really see it, but it's like a subtle, I'm all about the subtle details. I feel like I should shut this. Ignore that. This one, I think this one's my favorite. Oh my gosh, I love this one actually. Oh my goodness. These are for my dog. This was her Halloween costume last year. The headband and the wings are courtesy of Suki, so thanks Suki for letting me wear them. This one's my favorite. I feel the most comfortable in this one. I say that, but I haven't, at this point in time, I haven't done my strawberry shortcake one yet. So we'll see. We'll see. I don't know what order I'm putting these in, but yay. Okay, here's my plan. I've got these like poster board things made out of foam. I've got 3 of them in case I mess up. I'm gonna cut the wings out of this, and then I'm gonna poke these. This is a croquet set. I'm gonna poke them in the middle of the wings, like the back part, and then it'll stand up, so then you can just like slide it in to whatever top you're wearing, and then it stays in place. And then I'm gonna take E6000 glue and cover them in feathers in like a fire cascading shape. So it sounds like it's gonna be foolproof. Nothing ever goes to plan when it comes to me though, so we'll see. This is kind of the structure I'm going for. So I'm gonna find the middle here. No, that's wrong. More like this. Can you see any of that? I can barely see any of that. I can't see my line. Okay. My mom would kill me if I cut the floor. She wouldn't kill me, she'd say, I'm so disappointed in you. Also, yeah, I'm cutting towards myself. Don't do that, okay? Do as I say, not as I do, because what am I doing? Okay. Oh, there we go. Ish. Oh, shit. It's fine. This is not how I'm going to do it, but I taped them together. They'll be way more spread out, but just to see, which one do we think? This one? Or this one? Okay, I very much don't have the right shirt on for this because it's not low enough, so it can't go low enough, but this, I think it's gonna work. Okay, this is the one side, and this is the other side, but I'm gonna let it dry. Need to buy more glue, flip it over, and then the wings will be done. They're done! Finally. Okay, so I got this mask, and I really like the beak on it, but it's all black, and I kind of think if I add some feathers here, it'll kind of tie in to the rest of the costume a little bit better. Time to make the top, which is the last thing I need to make for this specific costume. So I have this old bra here, and I think I'm just going to cover this with feathers, and then I'm going to make kind of like a waistband situation, similar to how I did with this thingy right here, this skirt tier. Like I've got my 2 tiers going here. I'm gonna make another one that goes here, so it'll just be like layer, and then it covers up this waistband because, I don't know, just what I don't want to do is cover it up. Like, I don't need to explain myself. Why am I getting so defensive? My gosh. So, I need to get my feathers out. It is so cold. I started this and it was warm, And now it's cold. See, this is why I don't share my thought process, because I don't even have one. I just kind of wing it. Okay, so I have one layer of feathers on. I put the parchment paper on the top, but I didn't do it on the rest because I didn't want to get my mannequin glued. And then the glue just dripped everywhere anyway, so it doesn't even really matter. I wanted it to look like I kind of got attacked by a bird, was my inspiration. And I think that looks like this. I made my little waistband situation a second one, and I literally just put in feathers everywhere, no plan whatsoever, because I have all those left over and all those left over. So I'm basically done with the costume. Now I just need to go through and look at everything and see where there's holes and add any feathers I may need to add to the rest of the costume. It's done, it's done, it's done. Ah! Okay, I also have these little bobby pins that I made with feathers, but I feel like it looked too showgirl, and we're going for Phoenix, not showgirl. Also, I hate the mask. I feel like it's just too much. You can't see my shoes, but those are on there too. Boom. I think it turned out so good. Do we see that? This is so exciting. I have nowhere to wear this, but I'm just gonna put her back on Margaret Mildred Kittredge and just have her in my life for the rest of my life. I don't know if it's giving Phoenix, but it's definitely giving bird, and we're gonna call it a Phoenix. This is so exciting. Okay, next. I just found 13 episodes of the 2003 Strawberry Shortcake. The vibes are right. I'm starting my Strawberry Shortcake costume. And, like, I love it. I love it. I don't know the last time I watched Strawberry Shortcake. I was definitely in the single digits age, but it's back, and I'm back. I started on the hat, so all I did was a magic ring, chain 3, and then did 12 stitches. I just kept going, making it bigger and bigger and bigger with less increases, until I got to 84. How I know that? Because I have this thing where I just right on the table, so until I get to 84 stitches, and then from there I'm just doing double crochets all the way around. But looking at her hat, she has like a red stripe that's not attached to the bow, and the red stripe are two separate things. So I think after a while, after it gets to like here, I'm going to switch to red. I also I'm hoping I have enough yarn to make the sweater. We will see, but to avoid that for now, I'm working on the hat. Okay, I have all the pieces done. I just need to put it together. So I need to decide where. I feel like it looks a lot better now. I was a little iffy on it before, but rolled up like this, I think it looks better. So where am I gonna put all the strawberries and then the bow? I don't think you're ready for this. I don't think you're ready for this. Does that not literally look? If my head was 7 times bigger, it would look exactly like hers, but my head is not. So look. Literally, Strawberry Shortcake 2003 who? Me. That's who. All right, it's time to make the Strawberry Shortcake sweater red and white. So I've got red and white here. I have 6 of each. So I think I'm going to do a mesh stitch because we'll still get the same effect, but I don't have that much yarn. This is teeny tiny baby yarn. I drew this lovely sketch. I was looking at her top and she has a sweatshirt around her waist. I'm like trying to figure out how many stripes of each there are. I'm like, I can't do this. So I had to draw out this lovely sketch. So I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I think I'm going to start and make the neckline first and then work on the body, increases down the side so that I can add the sleeves. I don't know, what size hook should I use? Maybe a 5. Is that too big? This is what I'm going to be doing. I mean, is it though? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Okie dokie. So I don't know the last time I updated on this. I think I was still doing a completely different stitch. Hold on. I think last time I spoke, I look pale. And like I haven't slept in a week. Not the point. I was going to start at the neckline and work my way down. Scratched that immediately. Was hating how it was laying. Then I switched to a mesh. Didn't like that either. I thought it was kind of boring. I'm going to wear these pieces outside of this costume, so I wanted to make it how I wanted to make it while still being true to her in terms of how her stripes are laying. But I wanted to do my own stitch because it doesn't freaking matter. She's a cartoon character, so it doesn't have to be 100% accurate because I am an actual human being. She's a cartoon character, so like the accuracy is just not gonna happen anyway. I ended up doing, it's still a mesh, but what I actually ended up doing is I did, for each block is 5 rows. So I did a double crochet row, and then I did 3 double crochets, 3 chain, skip 3, 3 double crochets, chain 3, skip 3. I did 3 rows of that right on top of each other, so not in a crisscross like a checkered type of way, just like right on top of each other, so we get kind of this striped pattern. And then I ended off with a single crochet, and then I just repeated that as many times as there are stripes on her actual shirt. And now I need to put it all together. This has taken me forever. There's pieces on the floor. It just swept in. There's dog hair all over it. Anyway, I finally have my sleeves, my front, my back. I feel like I've been working on this project on and off forever. It's pretty small. I was using a pretty small hook-ish. Okay, I was using a 5mm hook, not that small, but the yarn is pretty lightweight. Dilemma on the neckline. Great. It's finally time to freaking block. I pulled myself together a little bit. Can't escape this yarn. Did the blow drying help? No, not really. Is it still wet? Yes, it is. Do I have to finish this now? Yes, I do. Suck it up. It's damp. Whatever. I finished! This is literally her outfit. Hold on. Let me show you. It's dark out. You're taking up spotlight. Ah! Okay, I also have these boots on too. She has little brown, I think hers are like saddle Oxfords, but, or Mary Jane's or something, but finished. My neckline is bigger than hers because I don't know what happened. I made it way too small and then I didn't want to make it too big, so I didn't want to make it too small twice in a row, so I made it way bigger. This is literally her outfit. It's not a costume. What is it? My culture is not your costume. I even found this red hoodie to match because she has a little red hoodie. Oh, that's exciting that it actually worked out. Can you tell, like, things usually don't, so I'm like shocked when they do. I love this sweater, by the way. Definitely gonna be a staple once it's dry in my house, in my wardrobe. Okay, at this point, this is the outro, but I already know how they all turned out, and I'm really proud of myself for how these pieces turned out. I love every single one of them. They are exactly how I pictured them to be, if not better, and I have a few new pieces that I can put in my closet and wear on a regular basis that I actually really, really love, and people won't be like, oh my gosh, she's wearing a costume. At least I don't think so, unless I wear it all together. I'm really proud of how these turned out. I really think they look how the mood boards looked or how the characters looked, and I just really had a lot of fun making this, even though it was a lot of work and it took a lot of time. I don't know, I hope you maybe had fun watching this. Maybe you're inspired to make your own Halloween costume. It's kind of late now, but you can still make the pieces, just maybe not for Halloween. I don't know. I hope you have the best day ever. I hope you enjoyed this video. And I hope your coffee tastes like magic. Bye.